I've wanted to have a graduate degree for so long. That's always been my goal.
Enrolling in a graduate program is a calculated investment.
It was years and years and years of preparation. I did undergrad at UC Santa Cruz to end up going to this graduate school.
Seattle U was always the plan for Shelby Stephens, where she could get a Master's of Science in Nursing or MSN. That would get her more clout and pay.
Seattle U is a reputable institution. I chose it for that reason.
Stephens now says Seattle U isn't reputable and didn't live up to its promises. She enrolled in 2019 and spent an entire year working hard to get her degree. With a diploma in hand, her goal was to get a nursing job in California. Then she got a phone call
and was told by the California Board of Registered Nursing that I didn't have a degree on my transcript.
Unbeknownst to Stephens and her fellow students, there was a serious controversy behind the scenes over SU's advanced nursing program. The state of Washington had been sending letters to the university warning them that their MSN program has not been approved by the Nursing Commission.
I was just desperate. When you're in that state, you're like, well, I don't have a job. I don't have a degree. I don't have any way of making money.
Stephens and her classmates had each paid nearly $70,000 in tuition for the degree. They wanted their money back. Their next step was to file a complaint with the state, saying this was a frustrating and unjust experience.
It just doesn't make sense why I would pay for something and not get it.
Last November, the state concluded SU broke the law. They ruled the school used misleading and inaccurate information.
It was a scramble moment and maybe a few months of feeling absolutely devastated.
Seattle University declined an interview, but this afternoon sent a statement defending their nursing programs, saying, "We regret the way information was communicated. Upon being notified by the state commission, this was an infraction. We quickly remedied our communications and notified the affected students."
We knew that there had been a transgression, that the school had falsely promised this MSN degree. We didn't know how badly out of compliance they were with state law.
Today, attorney Andrew Ackley filed this lawsuit against the school. In it, 4 students accuse SU of doing a lot more than betraying them. They say the school's actions were so egregious, it constitutes deceptive practices, negligent misrepresentation, and even fraud.
For them to not even be able to trust their educators is an affront to our future frontlines and also the public, because their education is monitored by administrative agencies for the protection of the public.
The entire experience has been quite unpleasant.
As for Shelby Stephens, this picture shows it all. SU ended up awarding her a bachelor's in nursing. She's working in a hospital in California, but she doesn't have a master's, and it sounds like she never will.
I don't think I'll ever go back to school. I just don't think I have it in me anymore.
The state opened an investigation and they found that the university was in violation, but they didn't sanction them because the school had voluntarily dropped their master's program. I will continue to follow this lawsuit as well as the students impacted. Here in Seattle, I'm Kristen Goodwillie, King 5 News.